Welcome to the Essence of You podcast. My name is Stephanie Schechter. I'm an entrepreneur, conscious wellness coach, and Reiki practitioner. My goal with this podcast is to empower you to live as your most authentically aligned self, provide tools for you to harness the infinite healing power within, and share some insight on how to do so. Now, let's get to the show.
Hey, hi. Today I'm speaking on moving through it, whatever you're working through. So the only way to get to the next level, the highest version of yourself, the next step in your life, however you want to call it, the only way to get there is to move through where you are right now. Oftentimes I see, and I've been there myself, the situation where you're in and you're just thinking, okay, I just want this to be gone. I can't wait to get through this part. I want it to be over, yada, yada. Well, how do you expect to get to the next place if you don't accept and surrender to exactly where you are? Because in this moment, you need to experience what the lessons are trying to teach you, whatever the lessons are in this phase of your life, in order to carry through the growth and wisdom that you learn from it into the next phase. There is not one without the other. That's why you hear the only way out is through. You need to move through it. You get to move through it. It's a part of the human experience, is to experience all facets, all parts of the wave, all parts of the highs and the lows, because there is no light and happiness and joy and abundance without the latter, without the polar opposite. That's what makes up the whole of greatness, essentially. And don't try and rush through the season you're in. If you're grateful for the tiny moments, if you're grateful with how things are right now, imagine how much more gratitude and joy and fulfillment you will get once you get to that next space that you're striving for. Being happy and grateful in this moment does not mean to put your desires and goals and dreams aside. It just shows that you can surrender to each part of your life, each part of the experience, because they're all beautiful in their own way. And it is to be enjoyed, because guess what? You won't be here again. And if you keep coming back to a space that you've been time and time again, I invite you to ask yourself, what is the lesson I refuse to look at and learn? What is this part of my life trying to tell me? What have I not dove into and uncovered and surrendered to and accepted and loved, moved through? Because we will continue getting the same type of lessons in different ways until we learn them. I'll say that again. We will continue getting the same lessons, circumstances, and situations until we look at them, accept them, and learn what we can from them, to then spiral upwards into the next field, into your next state of life and being. It's not why is this happening again? It's, what have I not looked at that I keep getting this same similar situation? It's a way to reframe it. Be curious about it. Dive into it. If it makes you uncomfortable, guess what? That's what you need right now. That's what you need to feel. Take that discomfort and accept it and love it and feel it. It's just an emotion. Yes, it's different than joy. I've been going through it myself, in just sinking more into my feminine, sinking more into that emotion, and just allowing instead of running and trying to bypass and sweep whatever emotion of sadness or grief under the rug. I've just been realizing that I'll say my inner child is just knocking and saying, I want to sit with you. I'll see I'm getting flustered or kind of highly anxious, and then I instantly know, you're trying to communicate with me. So I'll go sit, take some time away from whatever I'm doing. And recently what's been coming up is just tears, deep feeling, just that sensation. And it is uncomfortable. It is different. And then after you sit with it, I have just been finding so much love from giving that space attention, acceptance, and surrendering to it and feeling it and letting it move through me and through my body. You know, emotion is just energy, trapped energy. So you put that energy in motion. It's a part of moving through it, letting it release, go back out. It's a flow, it's a circle, part of our journey. So love where you are, love and surrender to each moment, even if it's different than the way you think it should look. Trust me, you're getting nuggets of wisdom in it. I see you, I love you. This too shall pass, and you will look back with so much gratitude for those moments and love and cherish them. I know I do. Anyways, if you find any of these podcasts helpful or insightful, I'm doing this to hopefully touch on some things in your life, and I want to know if it helps. So I really appreciate any reviews, feedback, or shares, likes, comments, anything you'd be willing to give. I am much appreciative. And I hope you have a blessed day and enjoy the moment you're in. Until next time, much love.